All right, let's go live. We're not planning on being live for long. Let me return. Not planning on being live for long. But I just saw, good evening, Phoenix 33. I just pulled up an article on my phone. I really wasn't going to go live at all, right? But I pulled up an article on my phone. So YouTube, make sure you all hit that thumbs up for me. And that said that 22 million Americans up to date have filed for bankruptcy. So YouTube, do me a favor. Let me know if my camera sound like Medea, is blurry or not. Let me know how the camera look. And 22 million Americans up to date have filed for bankruptcy. So I decided, no matter how tired I am, hey Lee, how are you? That I would do just a quick live, because I've been live before. But when I saw the 22 million Americans have filed for bankruptcy, I just decided, thank you, Kenneth, that, you know what, I'm going to push myself. I am still fortunate to have my job and employment, as well as my business, my home-based business and my credit consulting business. Hello from Michigan. Lori, is this your first time on? I mean, Lainey, I'm sorry. The issue signing up for credit repair program. Phoenix, which credit repair program are you speaking of? Hello, Terry on Facebook. My girl, Terry. We always talk about Bitcoin. Oh, Southfield, Michigan. Okay. Southfield, Michigan, so glad. Real quick, Southfield, Michigan. Can Flint, Michigan, if you know about this, receive stimulus? People in Flint, Michigan, I know they've been suffering with the water issues for years. Terry, my girl Terry on Facebook, Bitcoin is back up today, 6.9%. So yeah, it's back up at 7,000. All right, 7,800. Took a little dip. It got as high as 7,400, I think, this week. Okay, first time watching. Thank you so much. I have exactly, let me see. I think it was, the count this morning was 9,600 subscribers. Now I'm at 9,6400 subscribers on my YouTube channel. So really trying to break that 10K mark. So when you all come in on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. That'll be celebratory for me. Yeah, 9,600 and 6,400. And also hit that thumbs up for me. YouTube love their algorithm. So let's get into this. Again, I'm not planning on being before you long. Really wasn't planning on going live at all. But I tell all my friends, thank you so much. I am honored to have you on my channel. So one crypto that I looked at today that was performed have the correct app, and that's why I recommend to a lot of people Crypto.com, because you can buy a lot of the blockchain and crypto that's not available even on Coinbase or KuCoin, right? And Binance Coin is also having some problems. So if you are coming in, make sure that you hit that subscribe button on YouTube and let's go ahead with this quick video. So cryptocurrency is always a discussion that some financial advisors say that you should invest in, others say you shouldn't, right? I do know that we are every day moving toward more of a cashless society, and that your knowledge on crypto should expand and to where we are going in this recession. And so some things that I outlined or I wanted to input was that the business of the concept, and Lee said he has joined the home-based business, Lee. So just the concept of a bus, okay, a quick rundown, good question. That's what I'm going into, of the home-based business, right? Rich or poor, this is your chance. So it's not about financial planning. It's just about having multiple streams of income in the upcoming time. Again, I just shared an article, newspaper, that 22 million Americans have filed for bankruptcy. And we are entering, according to the article, a global depression. Nothing new to people that's keeping, updates or educating themselves about the economy, but may be new to others. So you would never, let me say this, you would never get rich. Thank you, YouTube. I got everybody thumbs up. Thank you so much. You will never get rich until you learn how to get your taxes down to the legal minimum, right? I want to say this again. You will never get rich until you learn how to keep your taxes down to the minimum. I don't care what level of income that you're on. You will never get rich till you learn to keep your taxes down to the minimums. So there are laws for small home-based business with people who conduct their business either full or part-time that you all should take advantage of. There are things like, and I know some of you may be thinking, well, I'm trying to take vacations at this time. That's fine, but I'm still going to share you the advantages of a home-based business. There are two tax systems in this country, right? One for salaried employees and one for small home-based business owners. Okay, so let me repeat that again. There are two tax systems in this country. One for employees, salaried employees, and one for small home-based business owners. A home-based business will make you better, right? It will make you better off than a second income or a second job. A home-based business will make you better off than a second income or a second job. Traditional job security has declined over the years and continue to do so. So making a home-based business is more attractive. And at this point, a lot of us people are quarantined anyway, right? Thank you so much. And so good evening, everyone. Let me move this over so I can see the comments. And so your children that are at home, and let me move this over a little bit. YouTube, your children are at home, so why not make income for home? There are a lot of families at this point, married, and maybe some people that's single, that have to make a decision because the children that are at home, grocery prices are increasing, right? What parent will stay at home, especially if the children are younger? So you'll probably save $2,000 to $10,000 a year by starting your own part-time home-based business, right? So then the question is, what type of businesses should you consider? I am highly affiliated with this home-based business for several reasons, but the number one reason I will tell you is because FICO 10, a new credit scoring model, is scheduled to be implemented in July, right? And so that means 40 million Americans. We're currently under FICO 8, FICO 9, and if you're trying to get approved for a mortgage, Depends on whatever your geographical location, FICO 3, 4, or 5. And so in July, many banks like JP Morgan, okay, I'll answer that, A-Buzz. JP Morgan, which is the pioneer of banks. You know anything about JP Morgan? They set the standard for all banks. The pioneer have just, without implementation of FICO 10, have made changes in which if you're trying to be a home buyer or even a real estate investor, that the requirements is a 700 FICO score, 20% down on the value of the home. And someone told me in addition to 6 months of reserves have to be shown if you want to be a home buyer. Now, the reason why that is not good is because home pricing, unfortunately, will be greatly reduced. A lot of people who do not have jobs or income or unemployment is slow have a 3 months forbearance period or grace period, right, in which they cannot or they won't be, it won't be held against them if they do not pay their mortgages. But a lot of people have not taken the time to inquire with their loan officers or provider or mortgage officers provider, is this a forbearance periods or deferment, right? So they don't know that if July comes, all 3 months of forbearance period, including July payment, will be due. And that on their credit report, it still will report as a natural disaster, right? Slow payment, but it still will show negatively or report negatively on their credit report. So you have FICO 10 upcoming. So what I wanted to do was to give people a home-based business model, not just to make extra income, but teaches people how to also keep more of the money that they make, right? And I wanted to partnership with the home-based business model that also provided credit assistance or restoration to people at a very affordable price. And so that's why I partnership with MWR. I was with another company, but it was more like a do-it-yourself. And oftentimes people would join and they would ask me or inquire of me, how do I do this? How do I update my W-4? And it took a time away from my business, which is credit consulting, you know, and it took a lot of my time and energy. So MWR, the reason why I made the switch, have IRS consultants that do that for you, meaning that there is a new 2020 W-4. And with that, right, people are overpaying in taxes. And so one of the testimonials from the home-based business partnership that I have with MWR, for example, is that a person received a 20% pay cut in their pay, reduced pay cut from their job, right? I don't know if this person was furloughed or the job just told them this will be a 20% decrease, but however be it, it was 20%. Well, through the home-based business, because you get 475 tax deductions. What I mean by that is tax deduction write-off, and I'm going to read directly from the book because Sandy Barkins is the tax box that you get when you partnership with this home-based business. So immediately when she partnered with the home-based business, she got her initial deposit back, which was $229 to be a financial director through the paycheck checkup or the W-4 wealth strategy is what I call it, right? And an additional $400+ a month to compensate for the $20 deduction that her job pay cut had just provided her. So the choice between being rich and being poor for you and millions of other people is the opportunity of starting your own consulting or small home-based business. And if this doesn't prove to you that this is the time more than ever to have more than one stream of income, then I don't know what will, right? And so what this does, the partnership with MWR, is number one, it's called Money Max Program. It looks at your paycheck. Now, some people might be inquiring or asking, thank you, Facebook, for the digital love. Appreciate that thumbs up and hearts. Maybe inquiring and asking, well, what if I'm one of the people that's unemployed and I don't have that income anymore? Well, it still allows you to help other people. There still are essential workers who need that additional income because they have to pay for groceries for their kids. Gas prices are expected to take a rise in some upcoming weeks because of the OPEC agreement between Saudi Arabia and Russia, which is reducing, right, the production of crude oil, right, which will also affect your electrical bills as well. And so that's the first thing it offers is the Money Max, to look right within your paycheck and gives you, balances out the $475 tax deduction that you now have because you are no longer just an employee, you're an employee and an entrepreneur through your home-based business. So that's the first way of getting paid and getting more money into your household. Now, the second way is that it's Credit Max Program. Help you maximize your credit, give you a credit education, and for a very minimal monthly fee or investment, right? Investment, it will help you maximize your credit, dispute on your behalf. You just upload your documents and they do all of the disputing for you and everything is kept online. Now, you may be wondering, why would you promote or discuss a business that does credit maximization or credit repair and credit enhancement? What they do is different than what I do. My results are usually quicker, right? Because any business that's month to month are going to handle things as such. And sometimes people have more advanced item, meaning they have more collections, charge-offs, bankruptcies, and inquiry removal, things like that, right? That needs to be deleted, and they need to expedite that for whatever their purposes. And so they prefer to go through me. And I also do address removal, something, or consulting on how to get address removal deleted from your credit report, because most people don't understand that once you have negative reports connected to old addresses, right? Let's say, for example, you got a collection at 123 Main Street, New York, New York. Well, once you get that address deleted, it's easier to get the collection connected to or wherever you were served or wherever you were living at the time that you got your credit card statements, and then that credit card account became a charge-off. And getting addresses deleted from your credit report increases your credit score by 2 to 5 points per address. Simone Hunter on YouTube, thank you so much for that $5 super chat. I'm sorry, Sion Hunter, I think I pronounced that right, on YouTube. Thank you so much for that $5 super chat. So it goes on, and I want you all to know these are things, home-based business. And I'm a single woman, right? But if you are married, you can also take business tax deductions. Let me read directly from the book so I'm not informing you wrong. Business tax deductions for your spouse, right, in the home-based business. And if you have children under the age of 17 and under, versus like if your grocery spending for your kids have increased, you can pay your kids directly in the business, have them to go out and make the groceries. And now that's a tax deductible expense for you. You can also pay your husband or wife in the home-based business as well, another deduction for you. Social Security taxes, federal taxes are decreased. You have a child care credit that you can claim in the home-based business, business clothing and dry cleaning, higher food expenses, snacks, eating out, social, and car expenses, right, on your mileage that you're using for the business. So let me give you a scenario. So this is what all comes into this. So resulting in just extra income from the family, people, extra income for the family. So I recommend a recession-proof business. And let me tell you, credit is a recession-proof business. I have not had a day that I did not have work with credit so far from my, because I also coach in the public school system. And so I've been more busier now, right, now with this than I have when I was working and doing my credit consulting business. So this is just wealth secrets, wealth building test strategies for you. So that, in short, but the long of it is why I think you need, this business opportunity. And also it offers residual income, great pay. You get paid on a daily basis. You get paid 50% of clients or customers or friends and family that you also enroll. They may just want to be a customer. They may not choose to have the business, and they may just want to be a customer and have the financial benefits of the W4 wealth training or the paycheck checkup, or they may want the credit consulting services or, maximization. They sign up for a customer, for example, for $80, you get 50% of that profit of $50. So you get 7 or more customers and they remain customers. Let me tell you, our people, you're going to have, if you know people, you talk, it's going to be more work than you can handle, because FICO 10 is really going to drop a lot of people credit scores, and they are going to need this as a lifeline in where we are headed, right? And so you get 3 people to sign up as or enroll as a financial director like yourself, and then the business is free. It's no cost to you. No cost to you. This is the only home-based business that I know that I could totally eradicate, not have a monthly payment with it. Now, you may ask, well, what if I don't find friends that want to establish a home-based business or customers? Then you just get 7 customers who want the services, and then it's free to you, right? So you get a daily pay. It's so many different ways to get paid. And I have uploaded videos on my YouTube website explaining it. So I won't go into detail about that. And then you also get added into our private Facebook group. You have the mastermind connection of people that have actually lost their jobs during this time, but they've lost their jobs, but because they had this as a second income, they are still thriving and doing well, right? So this is an example. Let's say Michelle earns $50,000 a year at her job, right? Let's say she works for the government and she starts a home-based business that generates a tax loss, right? You all do know Amazon pays 0 in federal taxes, but they profit billions a year, right? So you get the same tax benefits as an Amazon or franchise like a McDonald's, right? And so let's say that Michelle has a loss. So she only pays $40,000 on that income that she earned from her government job. Awesome, right? Because people need vehicle mileage deductions right now. They need deductions for their children, the groceries. Aloha, 𝒤𝓄𝓄𝒤𝓄𝓄𝒤𝓄𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄𝒤𝓄 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, take time to subscribe and hit that bell notification button right next to the subscribe button as well. And also give the thumbs up. And Facebook, make sure you like and you share. And so, and now, which is way better, in my opinion, than the advice of get a second job. I've known people that have gotten a second job because they are taxed so much, they end up either paying back in taxes or they had to cut or reduce their hours on their second job because they were getting into a higher tax bracket, right? And so if you get a home-based business, you can reduce your taxes $2,000 to $10,000 more a year, right? And you get tax deductions if you have children or a spouse. And so those are all the benefits, but it also goes into Equity Max. Equity Max help you get a debt elimination plan. That's very strategically done because some people, like right now, we are entering a global depression, and some people really don't know where to start. They're saying, should I pay down my debts? And my advice to them is you need to pay down your essential debts and pay up your essential bills. Let me say that again. My advice to them, not that I give financial advice, but if they ask, is to pay down your essential debts, right? And pay down your essential bills. What do I mean by that? Well, number one, essential bills. Make sure you have somewhere to put a roof over your head, right? Make sure you have, whether you're renting or you're a home buyer, if you can pay that up for the year, pay that up for the year. If you do have a job where you still have to drive and commute to work, pay your vehicle premiums up, right? Those are essential bills. Essential bills. Pay that up. You get lower premiums if you have good credit anyway on your vehicle premiums and if you pay them annually. So what are essential debts? First of all, know the difference between secured debts and unsecured debts. Unsecured debts are debts like credit cards, right? You want to keep credit cards open at this time because you never know when you may have to revert back to them and use them in case of emergencies. So I just put the link in the comment to enroll as a financial director for this home-based business as well on YouTube. You never know when you have to use credit cards for an emergency. So pay your minimum payment. That's a 6 months. Yes, pay that 6 months insurance premium upfront. Good. 𝒲𝒽𝓾𝓄𝓏. I hope I'm Perkins. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And then essential debts are any debts that you have a collateral connected with that you need for your livelihood. I don't consider a vehicle an essential debt in times of global depression because there are so many people that can get Uber. Uber does not require a vehicle note or insurance premium, right? And so that's what I don't consider as an essential debt. But keeping a credit cards open and providing the minimum payment, not paying them off in full unless you have high interest rate, and anything in double digits interest rate, in my opinion, is a high interest rate. And so meaning anything 10% and above. So what I would suggest is to invest in enhancing your credit score so that you can refinance those high interest rates, right? But definitely keep credit cards open for emergencies, and also know that credit unions do a great job of providing high limit credit cards with low interest and loans during recession better than banks, right? They outperform banks during this time. So have you a great relationship with a good credit union. My top two is Navy Federal and Penn Fed. Those are the two that I have. And I have 25,000 credit cards with both of those at low interest rates. Those are my lifeline. Again, many businesses are not accepting cash at this time anyway. They want either cash or you pay by app. That's what Chick-fil-A is now advertising, right? And that app can be connected to a credit card and or debit card. So that's what I suggest. Other things that come. So what do you do if you have, right, additional cash flow? and you don't want that cash or additional cash. And another thing, okay, I just got an email. Another thing you need to understand is that people, you need cash flow at this time. And you need more than one stream of cash flow. I talked about the different types of income. You have earned income, which is the highest tax from your job, which taxes you anywhere from 30 to 40% out of your paycheck. And then you have passive income, residual income, and investing income, right? That you earn. You can do the work one time, or maybe you have to do passive work, but that money rotates in every month. Something like passive income is setting up a YouTube channel, like I'm coming for you and get super chats, right? And YouTube also, once you get to a certain subscriber list and people watch, you also will pay you to form a YouTube channel. You have to have over, is it 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, et cetera, et cetera. That's a great form of passive income. Real estate. Again, I mentioned JP Morgan and Chase is raising the bar if you want to invest in rental properties. That's within the upcoming months. You will find a lot of single family homes that you can get for maybe you can pay 60 cents on the dollar for, right? Because the housing market crash is upcoming and expected during this time, unfortunately. So if you want to take single family homes, maybe you want to do Section 8 homes. Maybe you want to do the CARE Act, in which the elderly, I hear that program is paying $1,200 a month per bedroom. So if you have a 3-bedroom, single family elderly care home, it's $3,600 a month, and I think you have to have provisions in place like bars, safety bars in the bathrooms. You may have a person to come in and service those people. But that's great residual income through the government, right? So you can get way more from the government during this time than just a one-time stimulus check. Now, don't ask me. I'm still inquiring about that program and how to implement it. Once I get more information, I will share with you. And so there are also people that are investing in cryptocurrency and stocks, right? And stocks that are closely related and doing well in this health epidemics, right? I have one of the best accounts that I like is 𝒞𝓢.com. And the reason being, and if you're on on YouTube, I have a link if you want to invest in crypto. But the reason why I love 𝒞𝓢.com, because you're able to also apply for a credit card with 𝒞𝓢.com, and using that credit card for everyday expenses, right, will give you 3% cash back rewards on your purchases. Way better than using a debit card. And so you have that's another means of passive income. When you use cashback reward credit cards and you get cash back for using them just like you would use your debit card. And so I looked at the KMD coin today that's only available on 𝒞𝓢.com. And if you use the link in my description, you'll get an automatic $50 deposit, right? Versus just downloading the app and using it on your own. So 𝒞𝓢 is a coin that has 24.92% return, and it's under 60 cents. It's also a connection through, also a connection through Zcash, another crypto coin, and hello Kendra from Michigan, Facebook. And that also is about out both of those under Bitcoin. So they are cryptos, and I don't give financial advice because, you know, I don't want anyone to say, well, I did this because you're doing it and I gained or I lost money, right? And so Robert Kiyosaki, who I heavily follow and believe in his financial investment advice, is pushing physical gold, physical silver, and Bitcoin right now. So some people may not have $7,000 to invest in the Bitcoin, but there are smaller altcoins and cryptos that have lower percentages and can give you a higher rate of return than Bitcoin as well. There are also many stocks that are doing well right now. In the midst of it, biotech stocks, for example, are doing well. Biometrical stocks. Codex, for example, is one. Biotechnology stocks, that has been doing well today. Again, this is not financial advice, just sharing with you some stocks that are doing well. Guild-led sciences stock is doing well. 𝒞𝓄𝓮, a 16% after hours increase on that stock. And it also pays out is paying currently a dividend of 3.5%. And so these are just some bio stocks that are doing well. A lot of people are advocates for XRP and Ripple. The banks are reporting that how do you purchase the coins? I'll put the link when I upload this on Facebook in the comments, Perry Price. I'll put the link because not all, like Coinbase, it would not give you the option of having a investing in KMD coins, So Zcash is doing 11% return today. That's a $38 crypto that's connected to Bitcoin. And so also silver for the first time in 5,000 years, thank you so much for the digital love, has a 116 ratio to 1 to gold. 116 to 1 ratio, the first time in 5,000 years. So what does that mean? Okay, someone is sending me something. That in the long run, silver right now is undervalued, physical silver, not ETFs. And in the long run, it will give you a higher rate on your return than gold, right? So I'm signing off. I just wanted to make this quick video. YouTube, thank you all for the thumbs up. I'm not going to stay on here long, but just know this is the time of the biggest wealth transfer ever that we've experienced. And if you are positioned right, you can and if you're educated right, you can prosper in the midst of this. Unfortunately, why some people may not be, right? So that's it on crypto. Thank you so much, Phoenix 23. Sion Hunter, again, thank you for that $5 super chat. And you know how I do. I don't ever know. Thank you, Facebook, for that digital love. I don't ever know when I will go live. So just stay very impromptu. So just always subscribe to my YouTube, because sometimes I do things on YouTube that I always don't do on Facebook. And we'll celebrate when I hit that 10K mark, right? Hopefully it's before May comes in. Counting on me tomorrow. Hey, everything with the economy is changing so much that you never know what topic. Tomorrow morning, we'll see. You never know what topic I may come out with. It depends on what new and upcoming news. Because honestly, I was not Sion. Okay, Sion just ordered that silver stacking report. You can get that on my website. Yes, I will email that to Sion. Thank you so much. Also, www.fixmycreditandcash.com. I have a silver stacking report because people need to know what type of silver to invest in to get a higher return on their investment than what they would gold, right? Yeah, Kenneth said 10K. He got the strong emoji. You all, if you value the information, whether you watch me on Facebook, just go there and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube. There's so many things going on by the hour. Students are suing colleges to demand their tuition back. LA mayor says large gathering is likely banned. Whoa, it's just so much I can go live about. LA mayor, this is coming from CNBC. Large gatherings are likely to be banned until 2021. Stocks signal big rally Friday. 𝒤𝓄𝓋𝑒's treatment, and I just mentioned that stock. 𝒤𝓄𝓋𝑒's treatment and Boeing's production restart. I did purchase some 𝒤𝓄𝓋 stocks today. And so there's just so much going on, but I have to service my customers, and I have people that's signing up for credit. So I have to put them first, but I always going live and talking to you all because this is really therapy for me. And, you know, it's iron sharpen iron. So does one man sharpen another. So this is to your credit and your cash flow, your peace and prosperity. Sion says MWR Financial is excellent, you guys. The information is amazing. Just this one thing, Sion, and I'm glad you brought that up. Make sure when you all join me in that business venture that you send me an email. My email address is LD, because I want to add you in the private Facebook group, and I have been LD at 𝒞𝓃𝓃𝓃 and Cash.com. I have been deleting some people, right? Okay, Annie, do you have a friend request you sent me on Facebook, Miss Taylor, Annie Taylor? I have been deleting some people off of my Facebook just to make room for you all who are enrolling in the business. And so if I have to delete some more friends, I definitely would do that because I need to add you all to the private Facebook group. Right now I'm at 4,990. So I deleted 10 friends in order to make sure that I have that room for people that's signing up in business, because I need to add you to the private Facebook group. You need to get additional training there, and you need to hear additional testimonies and see ways that people are doing different things to market and build and grow and expand their business. And so definitely send me an email once you sign up for the home-based business at LD. That's like Larry and Danny. LD at 𝒞𝓃𝓃𝓃 and Cash.com, and send me a screenshot of your Facebook profile after you send me a friend request, because I have over 20 plus friend requests pending right now on Facebook, but I have not accepted them because I'm trying to keep that space open for you all, my business partners, right? So maybe I'll see you all in the morning. We'll see. Get into some work tonight. Sion, I send you an email quickly when I log off. You all have a great night. Sion says 𝒤𝓄𝓋 is about to explode, by the way. You bought that today? What did you use? Was it email? Okay. Was it through Robinhood? What app? Do I have a Robinhood link in my? I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, 𝒤𝓄𝓋. Let me see. Bitcoin is doing great today too. Again, at Bitcoin at 6%, says 7,077. But you never, those are so volatile. You know, you just never know. You wake up in the morning, it might be at 6,500. It's about to explode. I only got 5 shares. Wish I would have got more than that. But at the time of this morning, even those 5 shares, I got them in at $76, and it's at 89 now. And again, it pays a great dividend. So yeah, they are hopes on a coronavirus treatment. So that's what's really 𝒤𝓄𝓋 is boosting that stock. So Verizon was doing well today. 5G stocks. Let me see how Verizon is doing now. It's 1.4% after hours. So it pays a 4.23 dividend, right? Sion says, let's look at MR1. Try to look at dividend paying stocks. I do, that I think will perform well in this recession. MRA is doing well too. Moderno. It's for $48 stock. It doesn't pay a dividend, but you know, it's a biotech stock. Yeah, so that's it. Let me get back on my laptop and then get to work. But hey, I'm so glad. And Facebook, thank you all for supporting me. YouTube, thanks for the support. Sion said they are on phase 3 human testing. I had shares with them for a while and brought 10 more shares today. All right, Sion, you are on it. You are definitely on it. So just know a home-based business, silver coins right now, cryptocurrency, and Corona stocks are doing well. You'll be recession ready. If you improve your financial education in those areas, you will do well. You will thrive. And also real estate. Thank you so much, Facebook, for the digital love. And I will put the link to the home-based business. Again, hopefully by May, I have my 10K or sooner, right, on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube. All right, so this is my last closing. This is to your peace and prosperity, your credit and your cash flow, and your health and your wealth. Queen of Credit out. Bye, Facebook.